I'm taking medicine for bronchitis. There's no medicine for it, as far as I know. There can be stuff that can treat it, but there's really no.
There's
This is something
no
you gotta deal with.
yeah, there's no absolute cure for bronchitis, but there's medicine for treating it. Yeah, pretty much just gotta work through it and hope for the best. But the treatments are pretty effective, so over 90% of people who get bronchitis manage to get through it.
Oh yeah.
I've had it several times.
Yeah, it does. If you get it several times, it will affect you in the long run. But
Well, as long as you get the rest for it. Like, if you're not overburdening yourself, I think it's fine. It's not tuberculosis we're talking about here.
yeah,
According to the CDC, tuberculosis is deadly and will kill you.
tuberculosis is still the number one killer in the world.
Yeah.
So until a virus or some kind of disease outshines tuberculosis, I will not give a fuck about it.
Oh, that's virtually impossible.
Virtually, yes.
Or better said, practically. But you know what I meant. It's
I know what you mean.
They said COVID was worse than TB when it first came out. The media.
COVID was the most deadliest virus, or should I say, it was the most. There's a specific word for it. It's not in my brain yet. It was the most spreadable virus, and it certainly killed the most people by gross death. Not by total, but by gross. But that's because a lot of other viruses have been around much, much longer. But in the time that it has existed, it's been deadly. One of the deadliest, if not the.
Depends on like where where we get those statistics. Because a lot of times, like I've noticed that people ruled things as a death, even though it wasn't even an immediate cause of it. There was other implications or other like
Yeah.
there was just other stuff like that.
Like, yeah,
I'd get into this
flooding
conversation, but
numbers.
we would skip over D&D. I would rather D&D than speak about this. I know Aaron was waiting.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at this. I don't just go off of the CDC. I go
I
off
know, I
of
don't go off
other
I don't even trust the
CDC
international.
CDC anymore. I don't trust them anymore.
Yeah, we don't trust the CDC. They're not your friends.
Well, they are nonetheless information and data, but it's good to go off
If they
of
decide
like
to
the
tell the truth.
international associations.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, let's D&D.
Part of me wants to try to become president just to release the cure of cancer.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
We're
I
pretty
was mid swig of water. What?
Part of me wants to become president just to release the cure for cancer.
Oh, that's complicated.
CDCB.
We're. I thought we were not gonna get into this. That's a whole. You're gonna take me down another rabbit hole of explaining things. Let's put it that way.
I'm pretty sure they do, because there was some pretty crazy shit that happened with that stuff. But let's get into D&D. Every time Zol comes in here, we always end up talking about politics. I don't get it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say you're half correct
Blame Robert.
in there being a cure.
That works. Let's just move. Skip over it.
Yeah. Syrup is called Mucinex.
What the heck do I do here? Oh no! I forgot to set the key button. Back battle.
Oh, So we were going to meet up.
Yeah, where are we right now? We just got out. Where we get dropped?
So I guess we all just, I think we all just went about our lives. And then the next day, I just said to meet up at the warehouse.
HQ.
At the
Yeah.
HQ.
I don't understand what's going on here.
We went immediately after the fact. I might not remember it correctly. I think I remember like either we waited a day or
no, what happened? What happened, Heron, is there was a long rest, and then the next day is when we went to HQ.
Or should we do it after? I can't remember now.
Because when you leave the metaverse, you're extremely exhausted. So you need at least a day rest.
Yeah, I think we agreed that essentially we rejuvenate after coming out, as far as like particular things like spells and whatnot, but we're in exhaustion and can't go in repeatedly without high risk in the same day.
That's Persona 3. I was just going after Persona 5 with that one.
Give me a break, give me a break.
But you just need like a day rest. Yeah, we'll get to that, Heron.
If we're at the warehouse, that means that whatever house we went into is nearby. Like, whoever it is the palace relates to, and the location in which that they are associating it with is nearby.
What's going on? What's going on? I don't understand.
No, it's a small town, so yeah.
Sure.
It's a small country town that we all live in, yes.
Sure. Just me taking notes in the background now.
Alright.
Remember, small.
Upon
I
arrival,
don't understand what's going on here.
we all see Riot that has a look of, I've got some serious crap to tell all you guys. And we gotta deliberate what just happened too, as well. And Teresa went upon entry, this is looking around. So, this is your hideout, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Teresa hasn't been here. Wait, we met Teresa in the palace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, a lot of recalibrations still.
Make yourself at home.
Take my mom to move the phone down.
You know, can you use your phone in this world to call normal people? Not in the pocket dimension and not in the metaverse. Because it won't
Yeah.
work.
It won't work. It'll just say no service.
And does Riot what the start us off? If not, then I'll have Mitsuru say something.
Yeah, what I said Ed was as a player, not as a character. Because Nay would not know anything about that.
Printed to one of the nearby boxes is sort of find a suitable anime figurine. Pocket one and walk to table.
He pockets one and walks to the table with the remaining standing. What's up, newborn? Doing pretty well. How you doing? Gang leader?
Thank you, Eternal Saber. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I just grin. I don't even know that he's trying to converse with me.
Oh. Is.
Okay, is this just shenanigans going on at the moment?
Just me, my character and Sean glaring at each other. Well, he's glaring at me. I'm just smiling at him, unaware.
Okay, I'm
If
gonna.
Rice would look over at, what was that, Zell?
We have a main table, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit at the main table, knock it for everyone's attention, and just and exclaim. So we're just in a palace, right? Any idea how we got into this one?
I pushed a button and we transferred there. You disappeared and ended up in a cell. I don't know what happened to you.
If Rice would notice Mitsuru, like, kind of biting her nails nervously.
I take note.
I'm just corner eyeing her, like not side eyeing, not like harshly, sharply looking, just like waiting. That type of expression.
And Teresa begins flipping through her phone and... So the information that I have gathered here is mostly research from a secretive group called the Kirijo group. If anyone is familiar with that group, they are a paranormal investigation group, and they specialize in these kind of paranormal activities, other dimensions and whatnot.
Really? Huh. That sounds a bit relevant. Now actually side-eyeing her.
Yeah, as Teresa mentions, the Kirijo group is Mitsuru bites her nails even harder.
So how is the group relevant at the moment?
That was pretty tasty.
Or are you part of the Kirijo group?
I myself am not Teresa, says, but my father is. He's one of scientists that works for them. They have an overseas branch up in London as well.
So what? He pinned you to go in there?
Pretty much, yes. And I also wanted to do my own work because I'm quite suspicious of this group. There have been, you see, certain deaths, untimely deaths.
I see.
You know, flying your nose is a bad habit. You can get cancer. Or at least that's what my mother told me when I was younger.
I'm assuming that's what Sean said to.
And your mother, Sean? It is an old wife. I had to figure out the words. Ah.
My mother was a caterpillar and my father was a worm. I don't have parents.
And yet, here you are.
And yet here I am.
Oh, that was to Sean. To you?
I know that reference. That's from the
I just feel sorry for you, Rias.
Jonah movie.
Well, I've already claimed that I haven't been smart in a long time, so.
It's from the VeggieTales Jonah movie.
Oh,
I haven't seen that movie in so very long. You didn't like it? It was an okay movie.
I did not like
I never saw
VeggieTales. I hated it.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah. Much as I love old VeggieTales stuff. Yes.
So, Teresa, do you plan on hanging around?
If we all have the same mind about this, and I would like to assist you in any way that I can.
Well, we appreciate that.
Meanwhile, she looks over at Mitsuru. I don't mean to pry, but you seem awfully on edge.
Tense, as they would
Mitsuru
say.
just... Yeah. Mitsuru just kind of just grits her teeth. I'm completely fine, okay?
She's
So
had a
she's
long
just
week.
holding her
going
hands up.
to, hang on, let me just, I conjure like a file and I open it. I go, I'm sensing some bullshit here.
Guys, lay off. She's had a long week.
I don't know.
And under her breath, after Mitsuru just is like, my father is the leader of the group. Like through her teeth.
Can I pluck her right after she says father to stop her?
Cut it
Yeah.
off.
Quote the bad guy from Star Wars. What? That's what Sean said. I should start with Sean says every time that Sean says something instead of saying it at the end.
Yeah, we should just say Sean says. That way
Yeah,
we know.
It's
We're very bad at that.
yes. Okay.
So
Why did I just smack my face to wake myself up? Now
So
my
why
face
did you-
hurts.
why did you cut off Mitsuru? What were you gonna say to cut her off?
Can I, right after he says Mitsuru, can I pluck him to stop him from finishing his sentence?
Wait, who are you cutting off?
You, Rias.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, you're asking me as a player.
Mitsuru was about to say something about, like, you said that you wanted to cut her off by the time she said father, but that you didn't say why you cut, like, what you said or what you did to cut her off.
Oh yeah, I really just wanted to be a moment because, like, we just met Teresa, and we know Mitsuru's part of the Kirijo group, and there seems to be some level of conflict and concern. Like, picking up on the vibe here in the conversation, it's a little bit of a yikes that we can sort out away from Teresa. So just trying to, like, get her to slow down on her roll before Vitz gets too far.
So what do you say?
Oh.
Planning around Teresa is what I'm using Akane to do.
Okay.
Okay. What
Do you
say?
trust Teresa? Especially that she said that there are certain deaths that need to be handled. And this one seems to be nervous.
I'm confused about the out of character, in character. Were you in character?
No, I was saying this as a player. All that was as a player.
Okay.
Because you were
Sorry, I got
asking me the question as a player, I responded as a player.
Oh, I was asking as non-character.
Oh,
We should probably, like, label that out of character. I was saying that stuff.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying as a player. Player is out of character. Sean was
Just go.
typing
I
something.
can't. My brain not working.
We need that sound.
But that's like the implication we're given that Teresa is the one searching to settle the debt with individuals of the Kirijo group, right? What was
Then,
that? Not the
As
implication,
your
Layla?
character, interrupt her.
Yeah, the character Akane is interrupting Mitsuru before
So
she
what
says.
what does she say to interrupt Mitsuru? Like,
No,
say
she's
it in
plucking
character.
her in the head.
Okay. Boom.
Oh.
Like no, like, exaggeration, no extra look, not even like really like slowly looking directly towards her or anything, because Akane's been looking at Teresa. So just as she's saying that, just reach out and pluck. That way
Alright,
Teresa
well-
doesn't hear that, because we don't know about Teresa,
Okay,
you know?
yeah.
So you pluck Mitsuru.
Yeah. Yeah, Mitsuda just kind of like bites her tongue. While having Teresa looking over at her confusingly. Both her and Akane.
So you've done research on this space that is the palace. So you understand why it. If we're on the same page,
Correct.
you'd be interested in absolving issues related to it. Are you in for that?
I wouldn't. I am totally in for that.
And as much as we could you respect our privacy and anonymity?
I shall not disclose any information you don't want to be disclosed.
I'll hold you to that for now then. And anyone in an objection? Looking around to everyone else.
Mitsuru shakes her head.
Shakes it which way?
From side to
Okay,
side, like,
they're
nope, I don't have a
shaking your
problem.
head, shaking your head no, and nodding your head yes. Nodding is yes, shaking is no. That's how I look at it anyway.
Braces yourself. Okay. Sean braces himself watching Akane warily. You agree with Robert?
Your head.
And what did you say exactly, Robert? I couldn't hear you clearly. Gotta raise your volume.
Yeah. I said, shaking your head means no, nodding your head means yes. So when you nod, you're kind of moving your head up and down.
Okay.
Shake your head, you're shaking it left to right, so that's saying no.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
You make reasonable sense. I apologize. I deal with
you're good.
unreasonable people.
I just wanted to kind of clarify that, because I was like, to kind of make it easier.
Big F.
Big F.
Then I put my hand out to Teresa. And wait. Should I put my hand out to Teresa to shake her hand, or should Rice or Mitsuru put their hand out?
Either one, you guys decide that.
Who's saying welcome aboard?
All right, I put my hand in between Mitsuru Okane. I put everyone, and I put it in the center. I'm like, all right, put your hands in.
I just
The other
look
two
at them
girls do so.
confused. What?
Put your hands in. Put your hand on top of mine, and then somebody puts their hand on top of mine. Put your hand on top of theirs, and then just keep going.
I just stare at Rice, just with the blankest stare of silence, and in
Sean
the most
says-
painful
Sean-
sigh while looking away. I put my hand in.
Sean says you better not say something cheesy like "Go team." Okay. Then I'll say something else.
Okay, I have to. I'm saying this in and out of character. You motherfucker!
Put your hand in.
My hand in.
I know.
And Mitsuru joins in as well.
I apologize, Teresa. He has a gleeful spirit. It's easier just to indulge him.
And for RP's sake, I'm assuming Bren as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
His
Alright.
hand is bigger than everyone else's.
As we work together, there has to be some kind of level of trust. I know that.
Wait a minute.
But for now, let's just work together the best that we can. Because we've got bigger foes at work here. If we work together, we can stop these bad people from doing bad things. All right, everybody, go group! Because I can't say team!
I don't even raise my hand. I just leave it
I just
there,
raised-
floating it
I
where
just raised
we
my hand.
hand our hands together.
Oh, I hate you, says Sean.
I just
No, you
dropped
don't.
the staple and I don't know. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, aside from that, welcome on board, Teresa.
Oh, I hate
Thank
you. Aaron.
You can rest here, I think. Can we rest here? Is there anywhere to rest here? Don't mind me, I don't spend much time actually in here. I spend it most of the time on the...
I mean, you can, but then you'll be really, really tired when you get out of here.
Which Mitsuda would say,
Is
well,
our
if you fancy sleeping on old moldy boxes.
is our exit into the real world? I'm asking our character, to Layla. Is our exit to the real world fixed, temporarily fixed, or it could be almost anywhere, as long as we all agree on the exit?
Well, if we all want to agree that the front garage door that has a portal.
Yeah, it should be a fixed location.
So permanently fixed or temporarily fixed?
I'm not sure what you mean.
So like a permanently fixed means that it will forever be in that location. A temporary fix means that for different periods of time, it will be fixed to certain locations.
Oh, it's permanent,
Permanently.
I think.
Okay.
Permanently.
'Cause that's gonna be too complicated.
Yeah, you guys come in through the ceiling and fall to the floor. No.
Do we
Persona 4.
trust Teresa enough to send her out on her own, or should we blindfold her and guide her out?
She's allowed. She walked in here. She knows where it is. Essay in character.
Wait, no, I didn't
We didn't-
say that in character myself. Did we not go from in the palace to in this location?
Was there a time skip? Was there like a day pass? I can't remember now.
There was a long rest.
There was a long rest, so a day pass.
Okay, but where was the... Did we all long rest in here, or did we long rest at our houses?
We all met here.
Or on
Yeah.
the street.
Oh,
We
okay.
all we all met up. We all met up in the morning.
On the street if you're a bum.
Okay, I have to think for a second. Okay.
Holy moly, moly, moly.
So this is early on into... When you press the button, did we have a name and... We had to have a name location. What were the name and location?
Or
The
the-
name was... Shoot, what is it?
It was supposed to be a political figure, right? In the town?
Akira Kinoe was the name. And he
Akira
was,
Kinoe.
he was the CEO of a major tech company. If you played Strikers, you know who he is.
Nah, I haven't gotten there, but
I think I'm like the only
That-
one.
that's good to... That,
What, say Robert?
I think you and I are pretty much the only ones.
Oh,
they see. Oh, I spelled the name correct. Without even playing it. Wonderful. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if he's someone well known or not.
Yes. Basically, he manufactures a lot of the tech that's available throughout Japan.
Okay. That's right. Okay. I'm remembering more stuff as we discuss things and go along. Okay. Sean says, once we have a plan in place, I vote we go out separate ways to prepare for it. I need to meet with some friends tonight. Now,
Okay,
Sean,
by me,
you have
says-
made some actual sense for once.
Okay, by me, replies EnVtuber. Not a bad,
Fine by
not
me
a
as
bad
well.
idea.
Well, we know it's a prison. We were able to manage to get in. All we have to do now is continue to scout the area until we can find a way to reach this Akira in his palace and change him like we did Kamoshida.
I just look at Riot's card. It's just like an intense stare for a second.
What? He
I do not
responds,
respond.
Fucking creep. No, I didn't say that.
We at least need to get some I'm not actually saying this she's not saying this wait shit. Words.
Sean says we have an entrance as long as they haven't repaired that window. We just need to bring a ladder and some lockpicks.
Well, I don't think we need to actually go
got a
back
handful.
into the building. We can actually be outside the building now. Can't we?
Yes.
Because we know the exact location. We can test out how far away we can be without being spotted or accosted.
Well, I can actually answer that. If we're a little ways away and we go into the palace, we can just see it from the distance. Everything else will just be kind of its own thing. Like, it would still look like the real world, only there'll be no people. And if we go more towards the palace, we'll see it in the distance.
Wait, so we'll blend into it?
Basically, we just go into a separate, like, kind of area, like a different kind of universe where the palace exists, and we'll see the palace from where we are. It'll still look like the prison that we were in before.
So we blend into it. Okay.
Sure.
Well, I'll try to dig up some personal info on him. That should definitely at least help us figure things out in there.
Alright. Guess we do some scouting in the real world, find out more information, and we go from there.
So I'm on research. Anyone want to take up any other designations? I'm saying that out of character.
Well, I can do some eavesdropping.
Yeah, Mitsuda will probably eavesdrop on her father.
Sean says, I have plans.
And then Teresa will just kind of scout out.
Or did he say that in character?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
yeah. Go ahead,
Yes.
baby playboy, with your plans.
I'm not sure if he said that in character. It was out of character.
Oh, that was out of character? I thought it was in
Yeah.
character. That's
I
why
think he
responded
puts in
the
the.
way
I think he puts in the. I think he puts in the. Oh, what's the word? What's it called? I know what it's called.
Quotes. Quotation marks.
Quotations.
Okay.
Hi, Serenity. Serenity.
All right. Let's meet up tomorrow.
If you guys get any info, just let me know. You have my contact. I'll start developing some files and putting together some real-world plans.
What the heck? Serenity.
Oh, that's
My cat
cat.
wants to play D&D. Yeah.
I'm not used to you saying Serenity. Oh.
Well, Melody passed away like months ago, so.
I know. I'm still not used to Serenity.
I'm already used to it. Oh, and also I just found out I can't have pets.
Why?
Oof.
My apartment doesn't allow it.
Motherfuckers. Wait,
I know.
wait. When you say they don't allow pets, how is it worded?
No pets.
Because
They said absolutely no pets.
that's the line it says in the contract.
It says no pets.
Hmm. I'll think on it. Because there's always a loophole.
I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to find a loophole. I'm not an asshole.
Because, like, if they said that no cats or dogs, they didn't say no reptiles or birds.
They
And-
just said that all they told me was that it was no pets. If they don't want pets, I'm not gonna bring in pets. I'm not gonna find a loophole because I'm not a jerk. That's a jerk thing to do.
Is it a
In my
jerk
opinion.
thing to bring your service dog?
If it's a service dog, that's a completely different story. They'll tell you right from the get-go, if you have a service dog, we can set you up with a different apartment. We just can't have you here in that one. Either that or they'll allow it so long as it's an actual service dog, because I know some people tend to fake that stuff.
I don't think Robert likes it when I have technical fun.
Well, it's not that you're having technical fun. I just think it's like I understand that we can get around loopholes, but like it's kind of a jerk move to do that because that's what it's laid out for. Unless it really depends on the. Anyway. We're all gonna meet up tomorrow, and I'm assuming we're gonna be doing investigation checks.
It matters more on our actions, I think. More literal actions.
Yeah. I'm not sure how you want to go about this.
So what I plan for Akane is to do at first like online research, trying to gather personal information that's publicly available first, and then using her connection to the police database to try to pull some stuff up. So she's gonna be spending her time pretty much indoors overall for that day. We could otherwise do general life stuff and exploration. I mean, we
Yeah,
still
like
need
in
to
the
discover.
games, you just like there's
Yeah.
a window where you can just derp around.
Like, we need to find a clothes shop. We need to find a weapon shop. We should figure out, like, good spots to eat and get supplies and medicine. I could probably pull a contact to get some, like, medical supplies from a doctor.
Oh, legally.
Yeah, legally. I'm a PI.
You
an
don't
actual
follow the rules
adult.
sometimes.
I'm the adult here babysitting all the children.
I'm sorry, who has to be the one to grab unintended? Not. Hang on. Let me think about the word I want to use.
But you said that.
What about the one that has to chase down a runaway?
Hey, you get used to running away from chasing others.
You said babysitting kids in characters though.
I think
Wait,
we're not even together anymore.
Yeah, I was just saying like what I plan for Akane to do with that information, and just expressing what else everyone else can have their characters do.
Okay.
And actually, Sean's Karen's character actually has some potential there. We could make, or at least Layla, you can set up a potential difference in dynamic between an illegal and illegal doctor's supplies.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody goes their separate ways. That leaves Teresa kind of on the street doing her own, kind of skulking around, scoping out, curious.
Rias uses
Hey,
his
Heron.
invisibility. Rias uses his invisibility to like go into the palace, but in the real world, and just kind of like
Yeah.
listens to conversations and just kind of goes about that.
Yeah. Alright, Heron, what you got up your sleeve before you burst into flames over there? Oh, hello, may I help you? She says to the thugs.
Wait, did Heron just turn into the DM momentarily?
It would seem.
So two thugs walk up to Teresa. My pal here is wondering if he could buy you dinner. Yeah,
Okay.
this with a smug face, kind of a sleazy face. And why would I do that? She backs away, crossing her arms. Well, maybe because you're cute. while they're talking, a big white van screeches to a stop behind Teresa, and the door flies open. The cue for the two guys to throw her in. Okay. What do? Do they knock her out or something?
You just kidnapping Teresa?
Yes, it was Karen specifically asked me just so he could patch up things. Cause there was a big gulf that his character created between him and Teresa, so he wanted to fix that. Okay. They tie her up and keep her awake.
Ready? Go!
One shot is heard. The bullet hole appears in the back of the... What the... My music stopped. It's Robert's fault. Your fight begins. Alrighty. Car chase. There's the van aiming the car seats and no Teresa.
Good plan.
You guys have a private character channel in the Discord for Aaron yet? Or
I don't think so.
because I only ask because I could make one just so that you can speak to him in the background for planning stuff like this. Just I don't know if I can view it or not, you know? I'll make one. Let's see if it disappears.
I mean, they could just do private message.
Well, it's so we don't like muddy up like different conversations and keep it organized, you know?
I get it,
Yeah, go for it.
but at the same time, it's like still.
Yeah. That's why Kaisa has different channels and stuff, different servers for different things.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. It just doesn't make sense to me.
What's Zach's character's name?
Brent.
Hi, Serenity. The Serenity the cat. I wonder who that is.
Bless you.
Thank you.
What the hey? And the dog is jumping out. The speakers out. Oh.
What's going on? I missed it a little bit.
Oh, just a car trace and Sean.
Car chase and John.
Okay, why can I still send messages? Oh, I'm setting up permissions for these channels. But I should not.
Because you have an admin role.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll just go to him and cut you out. Can you view it now?
Wait, what?
I went to you and see if I can.
Yeah, because I was just setting up permissions, and I thought that I could override my own permissions. That's interesting. Actually, that should be a feature, technically.
I guess not.
For a second there, I thought you said ripped off his shirt completely, and I'm like, what are you, Kidu now?
What?
Ripping
What
off
are you
your shirt in a battle? Ooh, the big guns is coming out. Coffee.
Okay, I would be the average. So dang.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Seriously. What? 2,796.16 per hour?
That's the average amount of PI make in that area of Japan. Which is my character's job.
You're secretly rich, but don't use any of your money.
Wait,
That's
who?
what it seems like to me.
No, that's in yen.
In yen. Oh. Hang on, let me.
That's $20
Yeah, it
per hour.
doesn't sound like very much yen.
$29 per hour? That's
No,
not bad.
20. It's just $20 per hour.
Oh, it's just $20?
Yeah.
Oh, I make more than that. Okay, I understand now.
I make 14.
Well, the way PIs work is not based off an hourly, but the way that Persona functions is based off of an hourly. So that's just the relative equivalent of it, but it's actually typically a contract that has scheduled lump sum payments that essentially equal to that. I could put less or more hours in per case, but they generally cost a certain amount per involvement. But I'm just trying to get like a gauge of like how much money would I actually have. So I'm looking at like living expenses in that area and for that job type, just so that I can have better context of how I approach the potential conversation that I suggested in that channel.
Oh, okay.
In which I need to figure this out anyway, just for the sake of the character.
She kind of looks at Sean reluctantly, but doesn't say anything. Nods her head in response, but still doesn't really say anything.
My boy's sweating a lot.
Too intense. What does this whole scene sound like? What is it? I can't even think of any action movies.
Yes, it's very, 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 something.
She takes it. She takes his hand, although reluctantly. Head to toe is written blood. And I will. I'm surprised you can barely you can move. I mean, look at you. She responds to him.
Okay. Wait. That says Nekotani.
What's up?
Oh well. I just realized that it says Nekotani private.
Oh yeah, you've been putting it in the private channel.
I guess you're a Neko now.
I only just realized that somebody changed it.
I mean, did you realize your name, your user as well?
Oh, I noticed that there's a space in it. I figured someone was pranking me with that. Layla, would you like a screenshot of the city map?
Sure.
Because I'm not able to send you the actual map right now because I haven't compressed it yet. And uncompressed, it's how many gigabytes? It's multiple gigabytes.
It's the size of a small game.
It's currently 4 gigabytes.
So yeah, small game.
Or a PS2 game.
Yep.
Okay, so I will screenshot the specific area that we're generally in.
Okay, and yeah, Teresa gets into the car. Still kind of glancing over at Sean, but gets in nonetheless.
Hey G.
But not before turning around and saying, smiling and saying, "Thank you."
Okay, that's where it is. I need to know where bloody hell it was. Okay. Take off that glare. Something up with Layla's mic. Seems like it's coming through twice. Bryce, how are you doing? I am doing okay. And thank you for letting me know that it's coming through twice because I have no headsets and I had no gauge of if it was coming through or not. Okay, you should be able to still hear me, but not hear her. Layla, can you give me a line? Okay, this is the local section of where we are. So you could use that on screen if you like. It should allow you to upload it. Yeah, I left my headset at a friend's house 65 miles away, and I haven't been able to get them back. Not from a lack of trying, it's just inconvenient. No, the rest of them are in the call too. Everyone's in the call. Not everyone, okay. Leo, Robert, Karen, and Zach are in the call.
Alright. Yeah, I hate when they mix the fries. Man, that's nasty.
Funny and interesting, but Layla, are you okay?
Yeah,
Girl,
I'm starting to get worried as
get
well.
some honey.
I feel like talking is making it worse.
Lungs. It didn't help my lungs.
Yeah.
That's alright, finish up. No problem.
I was gonna say it's funny that me and Sean have actual real guns. My viewer G8 says, "Are you dying? Please stop if you are. Don't die." Oh, I just don't have reactive
just bronchitis.
models for the bottom right screen.
I don't have insurance. That's the thing.
But
Well, I think that's what would end with that because that was pretty long. I'll be interesting though.
Yeah.
I think that Roll20 keeps a log.
keeps a log of what?
Yeah, it keeps all the text.
Hey, what?
Yeah, it keeps all the texts.
Yeah, you
Okay, so we can just look back if we can forget.
you just have to scroll back, which is the problem. It's not very neatly placed or
Oh, there's a link that says view all chat entries for this game. Woo! Buy a new car. Also, I think it's funny. Somebody, as I was talking to my cat, Somebody named Serenity the cat followed me. It has to be somebody I know because
That's funny.
Yeah, that's the map I was making for this session, G8. Or it's not the session for this campaign, it's just I went overboard and it's taken me forever because I need help.
wait, is that going overboard? Unheard of.
But I can't help that I am a natural map maker. And I accidentally made a 4 gigabyte map.
That has to be not Heron's character, but friend John.
G8 hopes that you get better. And night, G8.
Thank you, thank you. Um, Alrighty. Well, that's that. And I'm gonna turn off my AC. I am cold.
You okay?
I think she needs a minute.
Alrighty. Who?
Oh, I thought you needed a minute.
For what?
That was
You were suffering there, weren't
sounds
you?
like a hurting cough.
No, I just said I would. I said that's that. And then I was gonna turn off my AC because I was cold. Alright. And on top of that, I shall end stream with that.
Wait, what?
Said I shall end stream.
I think we are ending for today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear, it's because Karen's whole thing was really long.
Alrighty then.
Ooh, to read. You all take care.
Get well and better.
Thank you, thank you.
Please.
Now you go, man. I'll wait until like an hour and a half. Grinding mine.